Kolkata rape and murder case. Before we move ahead with today's video, please take note of trigger warning for sexual assault. Also, as per section 288A of the IPC, it is a criminal offence to print or publish or disclose the identity in any way of the rape victim or survivor. On the night of 9th August 2024, the Kolkata doctor watched Neeraj Chopra's javelin throw at Paris Olympics before having dinner at 2:30 a.m. that night with 4 of her juniors. She was taking a break after a 36-hour shift and proceeded to the seminar hall to get some rest as there was no separate room provided by the hospital. Welcome to For Women in India channel. My name is Parul, and today in this video we take a deeper look at the incident and the chaos surrounding it. The Kolkata doctor, a 31-year-old postgraduate trainee doctor and student of chest medical at Kolkata's R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital, was on a 36-hour duty on the night of 9th August 2024. The deceased was first reported missing by her colleagues, and her unconscious body was found next day in the seminar hall in a semi-clad state. The first reaction of the authorities was to cover it up as a suicide. Her parents were informed that she was sick and was taken to the hospital, and later informed that she died by suicide. Suspicion rose when the parents were prevented from seeing the body for the next 3 hours. When they finally did, the injury marks suggested a different story. This misinformation and the hasty cremation led many to believe there is more to this story. Further investigation led to the arrest of Sanjay Roy, a civic volunteer at the hospital who had access to every department as he worked at the Arjikar Medical Hospital and College Police Outpost. His Bluetooth earphones were found at the scene of the crime. He admitted to the charges and requested the death penalty. But many wonder if this was just a cover-up for the real accused in the crime. As a result of the reported lapses leading to the horrific rape and murder in Kolkata, the government transferred the superintendent of the hospital on August 11, and the principal, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, stepped down on August 12, though he was later given another appointment as Calcutta National Medical College. The principal was essentially rewarded for his inaction, while victims' parents expressed their disappointment with the West Bengal CM Moumita Banerjee for not handling the matter appropriately. The case was later transferred by the Calcutta High Court to the Central Bureau of Investigation. CBI noted that FIR was filed only after victim's body was cremated. As part of the investigation, the CBI has questioned 13 individuals, bringing their total number of interrogations to 19. They stated that the crime scene was tampered. The horror of the entire ordeal is contained in the 4-page autopsy report. The Kolkata doctor was brutally raped and tortured before being strangled to death. The report details how her thyroid cartilage shattered and her body was covered in 14 extensive injuries. She was bleeding from her eyes and the mouth, as well as her private parts. The doctors also found shards of glass in her eyes after her spectacles shattered from a brutal blow. There was also evidence of blood hemorrhaging in her lungs and blood clots throughout the body. Injuries across her head were also present as the accused slammed her head against the wall, which led to the injury marks on her face. The incident has resulted in protests across the country. A 24-hour nationwide strike was called by the Indian Medical Association (IMA), an organization representing over 3.5 lakh doctors, as a direct response to the brutal crime, calling for justice for the victim and measures to protect healthcare workers. A list of demands have been put forward to the authorities by the IMA, starting with the need for a comprehensive professional investigation into the rape and murder case, along with a deadline for delivering justice. As doctors, nurses, and medical students protest in various cities, they have demonstrated their solidarity and demanded action. The healthcare workers have staged sit-ins and marches in Kolkata, the epicenter of the tragedy, holding placards and chanting slogans demanding justice. Women have also shown their unity in the call for justice, chanting "Reclaim the Night" in the protests and calling for speedy justice and a thorough investigation into the crime. Many people in the country opine that it has been 12 years since the Delhi rape case or the Nirbhaya case that shook the nation to its core and unmasked the real condition of women in India. 12 years later, the brutal rape and murder tells us the same story. In the moments before she breathed her last, she was robbed of her dreams, her integrity, and her dignity. She is not another Nirbhaya. She is a victim of our society's lack of respect, callous regard for integrity, and the failure of the system to provide the women of this country with a safe place to live in peace. Until we realize that women in our country will always be seen as a prey first and a human later. What are your thoughts on the safety of women in our country? Do let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update.